Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my last video I did a tutorial on Victoria's Secret bouncy curls and everyone was asking me how I achieved the colour. So I made another wig and I did a tutorial on exactly how I achieved the colour. If you want to see more, keep watching. First thing I do is mix my bleach. I always use bleach to lighten or highlight if I want to go a lighter colour. First I have two bowls. I mixed blue powder bleach. One had a 10 volume developer and one had a 20 volume developer peroxide. Too thick and not too runny at the same time. So I sectioned it into 4 sections. I didn't want to colour the back, I wanted to leave the back a natural black. I've already pre-licensed this wig by leaving it, soaking the hair extension bundles in peroxide, which turned it this chocolate brown that you can see. I take a thin section, depending on how big you want the highlights. If you want chunky highlights, you take a bigger section. If you want small highlights, thin, natural looking highlights, you take thinner sections. I've taken a medium sized section, the size of my thumb. I take a thin slice of the section I want to work with, and I use the weaving technique where I bounce my comb up and down and split it into 2, and one half I colour and the other half I leave. That way I still get the brown highlights coming. Foil over my comb just to secure an anchor and place it as close to the root as possible. I then get the bleach mixture and paste it, making sure that the tips and the roots are fully covered. I try not to get too close to the root because I don't want bleeding and I don't want blotchy splats. And you know, when you fold the foil over, you don't want a straight line of where you've highlighted it. So the brush on the side and streak it through so it has a more natural look as opposed to a harsh line. Once the hair is completely covered with the bleach mixture, I fold it in half and fold both corners just to make sure that the bleach doesn't touch any of the other hair or seep out when it expands. You have to work really quickly, especially if you're using bleach. So I like to start with the low volume developer. Some people do it with 40, I do 10 and 20 because I feel like it makes the same, it gives the same result but just doesn't fry the hair as much. So I will start with the 10 at the bottom because it's going to obviously process longer and for a longer period of time, and then when I get to the top I use 20. So after around 20 minutes I look through the see-through gap and see the colour. If it's the desired colour, I remove the foil and I wipe it because I'm not ready, the top hasn't processed yet, so I'm not ready to remove it completely. So what I do, I get a damp towel, dip it in water, take off the foil and wipe it down so there's no more bleach left on the hair shaft. Then I put a neutralising shampoo, does what it says. It obviously neutralises the bleach that's left on the hair so it no longer processes, so the colour that it is the colour it will remain even though it hasn't been washed out completely. After I've achieved my desired colour with bleach, I rinse out the bleach and shampoo it. I don't put conditioner because conditioner adds a coating onto the hair and I'm still going to colour it after, so I simply rinse out the bleach and then shampoo it and leave it. What I'm using here is Glamorized Cream Color in the color Light Blonde, and I'm mixing up my tube dye, which is Maxima Golden Honey Blonde, and I'm mixing these two together. The ratio, there's not really a ratio, but I use all of the Glamorized Cream Color and I use 1/4 of the Maxima Honey Blonde. And with that, I use all of the developer that comes in the Glamorized Cream Color pack. And I don't add any extra developer for the Maxima. I just mix them two together until it's complete. Once I mix up the color mixture, I apply the color to all the areas that I've highlighted. All of the bleached areas are covered with the mixture. I leave it for 20 minutes to process. Once that's done, I rinse it off and condition it, blow dry it and style. One of the things all my clients ask is, how do you curl with a straightener? So here's a little example of what I do, how I curl with a straightener. For me, it's very easy and it takes practice. It's all in the wrist. The rule of thumb is to take a section the same size as your straightener. So you don't want to take something too small. If you take it too small, you get smaller curls. If you take it too big, you'll get bigger curls. But I tend to do the same size section as my straightener, the width of my straightener. It's straighten, twist, open, close, twist, open, close, twist, open, close, whilst always keeping a hold of the ends of the hair. Always remember to start with straight hair. If the hair is naturally wavy, straighten it out. It will give a better finish and it will be less frizzy when you finish curling it. I never pull out my curls immediately. I leave it to cool and to set and put hairspray in it. That way the curls will last longer and won't drop straight out. The key to having nice curls is to actually layer the front so the curls sit well. You'll see what I'm doing here. Like before I layered it, the curls didn't really stay in place. You can see I'm holding the scissors at an angle. I'm not cutting straight across so I get blunt edges. I'm literally sliding and slicing the scissors through the shaft so I get a feathered look and not a harsh straight line. The bangs, I always curl towards the back of the head. So I take the section and pull it towards the back of the head, towards the center back of the head. That's what I do to create a nice framing layer in the front. And there you go. Once you've curled it and you've put hairspray, you've made sure all the curls are cooled, you can pull it out with your fingers to get the desired look. The more you pull it out, the looser the wave. The less you pull it out, the tighter the curl. So yeah, this is the finished result. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Bye.